is the video for 1F, finding the equation of a line. One skill that we need is to find the gradient. So we have to remember that the gradient formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so if I'm going to use these 2 points, I'd actually label them x1, y1, and x and a y from each point. And I'd put them into my formula. So I'd get 5, I'm sorry, silly, yeah, that was right, 5 minus negative 4 over negative 1 minus 2. So I did y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So 2 minuses give me a plus, so that's 9 over negative 3 or negative 3. Alright, this one says find the equation of the line graphed. Okay, so there's a line here. I know I want to write the equation as y equals mx plus c, and I can see the y-intercept right there is 1. So I know that my c is equal to 1. Now I have to find the gradient. So sometimes I'm on a grid and I can see up and over really easily, and sometimes I can't. But I think you could count that going up from y equals 1 to y equals 13 is up 12, and then going from 0 over to 4 is over 4. So the gradient is rise over run, 12 over 4, or 3. So now I can write y equals 3x plus 1. I could have written that point as 0, 1, and this point as 4, 13, and used the same skill from above, that formula, to figure out the 3. Okay, now the hard one. So the hard one goes like this. Sometimes you're just given 2 points, no graph or anything, and you need to figure out what the equation is. So the first thing I do is find the slope, or the gradient. So finding the gradient, I make x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to use that formula a lot. I write the formula down. Gradient equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I plug in the values. y2 is 7, y1 is 11, x2 is 6, x1 is 3, and I get negative 4 over 3. So that's my gradient. Now, after I do that, I use one of the points. You can use either one, it doesn't matter, to find the c. And sometimes this can be pretty tricky. So I write y equals m, that's my m, x plus c, and then I pick either one of these points. I'm going to pick 6, 7, I think, and I put the x and the y in here. So I get 7 equals negative 4 on 3 times by the x of this point, which is 6, plus c. Now I have to be able to do that math. Do it by hand. 3 goes in here once, 3 goes in here too, so that's negative 8. So I get 7 equals negative 8 plus c, or c equals 15. And now I can write my equation because I have my m and I have my c. So do y equals m x plus c. And that's the equation of that line. You might want to watch this a couple times so that you remember how to do it, or you know how to do it. Okay, I have here work from 1F, 4 and 5, every second one, 6AD, 7 and 8. I also have 2 complex problems printed out if anybody wants them. I'm not going to require that you do them, but if you're keen on getting those extra marks on an exam by being able to do complex and complex unfamiliar, then you should come and get those from me after you've finished this lesson.